There are two things in this life that money cannot buy: a goated physique and time. It doesn't matter how many digits that you have in your bank account, how wealthy you are, those two things are priceless. Let me ask you guys this question. When somebody dies and they get their headstone put up, does it say how many digits they have in their bank account going across the headstone? Or does it say a date to a date with their name? It definitely doesn't say their digits. So why do so many people give up experiences, their sanity, their inner peace, everything in their life for the pursuit of money, a monetary item? Most likely they're getting it for materialistic goods, getting the nice fancy car, the beautiful house, which is awesome. But what do you think happens after they die? What happens to those cool items? They're somebody else's now. That house you live in, those shoes that you like, the nice fancy watch that you get, whose is that going to be after you die? Somebody else's. So you give up your entire sanity, your experiences, everything, your moral compass for money? Those expensive items that you're grinding for, that motivate you to reach your goals, those items are going to be somebody else's someday. And that's the unfortunate truth that most people aren't even aware of. How you should be spending your money is to be getting your time back, to be living in your youth, to be making experiences, because that's where you're going to be taking with you when you go to the grave. Not your nice Jordans, not your fancy car, because all that shit's going to be passed on to somebody else, and that's going to be owned by somebody else 100 years from now. Money is a unit that is often used for the wrong reasons, used for materialistic, egotistical purposes by most people, when it should be used to make things more convenient for you and to buy your time back. If there's one takeaway from this video for you, is to spend your money on things that can't be taken away from you, experiences, memories, skills, knowledge, and not materialistic goods or things that can be taken away from you, because they most definitely will. The other thing money cannot buy is being in peak physical shape. It does not matter how many digits you have in your bank account, how many zeros are at the end. If you're not willing to put in the consistency, discipline, and persistence every day towards achieving that physical shape, you will not have it. If money could buy a ripped body and your blood markers could be all dialed in and everything health and wellness you have in check, then why don't the billionaires and millionaires all have ripped bodies then? Why aren't they all jacked? Because what happens is those ultra wealthy people, they sacrifice their own well-being for the pursuit of money, when the entire time they should have been taking care of their body so they could be living longer to be able to use that money. Yes, somebody with money can hire a dietitian, a coach. They can hire somebody to be on their ass 24/7. But you know what? They still have to put in the work regardless of what external help that they get. And that's what makes it so special about having a goated physique. Regardless of economic status, age, sex, religion, whatever comparison tool you want to use, in order to get a goated physique, you have to put in the work every single day, and you yourself, you have to show up and execute on it. Regardless of what your perspective is on money, two things that can never be taken away from you, even if you're dirt poor, is your time and your physique, and those things trump how many digits that you have in your bank account, especially when you move on in life.